Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chunijah and I'm going to be giving you guys my fall book recommendations. I'm so excited and I'm actually going to show you guys what I plan on reading. So let's stay tuned. Okay, let's get on with this video. I have so many, so let's just get on with it. First is the Dark Verse universe. Like, y'all, put it on the screen with the Predator, the Reaper, the Emperor, the Finisher, the Annihilator. I want to read all these books, but starting off with the Predator, obviously. I don't know anything about this series, but like, I'm just so intrigued. Everybody's just reading it and like raving about it, and like, honey wants to go on the bandwagon. I want to know, I want to be part of the conversation, you know? I'm excited. I really want to read it. I go on my books completely blind. So if you're on the same boat, let's be on the same boat together, okay? I know that in this book, it's just like an interconnected standalone series. And I feel like if you just read all the books all the way, it's like at the end, it's gonna be that like good feeling where like everything makes sense and like everything pulls through. I'm excited. I think it might be found family. I think it's gonna be different couples and I'm really excited about it. So I think book 1 and 2 follow the same couple and then each one is differently. I think it's Mafia. I believe it's Mafia. I think one of them is Marriage or Convenience. Let me know in the comments if you read it. Convince me. I really want to read it very soon. I'm gonna read Ruthless Boys first, and this is the same authors. And it's part of the Zodiac Academy. If you guys did not know, this is set like a prequel before Zodiac Academy takes place. And I'm excited. I'm hooked. I already read book 1. I need to read, I think, 4 more. I think it's a 5-book series. And yeah, if you want to read Zodiac Academy, the recommended reading order is Zodiac Academy books 1 through 3 and then going to Ruthless Boys. You read that entire series and then you go back in Zodiac Academy. I stopped reading Zodiac Academy book 5 and then I found out and I was like, so now I'm reading Ruthless Boys. I need to hurry up because I missed Zodiac Academy and I left off on like a pretty big cliffhanger and I need to know what happened. So yeah, that is the plan, and then I'm gonna go read Zodiac Academy. I love that series with my entire heart. Tori, one of my favorite characters I have read ever. She's everything and more. Then Nora goes off script, completely random. I need some palate cleansers, okay? And it's basically this divorced lady and she's trying to find herself and also maybe find love. I think she's a single mom, I don't really know, but she basically writes, like, she screenwrites basically her divorce, and so they are acting it at her actual house and she kind of falls in love with the person that's playing her husband. And it's kind of like, first of all, why are we filming at your house? It's giving low budget, but hey, ain't my problem. Okay. I want to read The Serpent of the Wings and Night. I think it's a duology. No, it's definitely a series. I really want to read it. I've always had my eye on it. It's kind of like vampires. I think she's not a vampire though. I think she's a human, but she's with like her adoptive dad is a vampire, and so she's like have to go on these trials or like these games against other deadly vampires. And I think it's like a enemies to lovers. I'm sad. I'm excited. I want to read this right now. Next is Assistant to the Villain by Hannah Nicole Mayer. I actually tried starting this and I got to like maybe like 30-40 pages in. I don't know. It wasn't hooking me, but I definitely want to give it another chance because I did buy the book and I bought Apprentice to the Villain. And I want to know how it got to the second book, you know? And like, why is it Apprentice to the Villain? Like, is that like a step up from Assistant? Right? I don't know. But I definitely want to see. People say they left off on a cliffhanger, so I want to know how it got to a second book. So that's the plan. Next is One Dark Window by Rachel Gillig. I have this and also the second book, Two Twisted Crowns. Have I read it? No. And I've always wanted to read it. It's just like, it's gothic and it's the perfect vibes for it. October, hello. And so I really want to read it. It's the perfect time for it. It's about time, okay? Basically it's like these cards. That's a magic system and it's like this deadly fog and she's trying to dismantle it, so she has to find like these cards. That's all I know. It's not these cards, man. Ever Since is so good and the second book is so good, so I have high hopes. Don't let me down. Next, I'm Scared. Are you scared? I'm scared. Okay, and it's A Little Life by Hannah Yanagera. I don't really know how to say the last name, but I had this book for, I want to say almost 2 years. And I always want to, I don't know. I need to read this book and I want to read it this year. Wreck me. I was actually reading not on purpose, sad books like back to back. And I feel like I was like, oh, maybe a little life, like why not just really nail it in the coffin? But I just couldn't. Honestly, all I know about this book is that everybody cries with it, and it's about a group of 4 friends in New York City. And it's big. It's like a chunkers, floppy book. I got this exact same cover. I love this one. But yeah, I'm definitely will do a reading vlog if I do end up reading this book, obviously. Like, hello. I'm scared. I'm just, yeah, I actually tried reading it in the past, but I'm happy I didn't, because I feel like my reading capabilities have definitely evolved since then. Obviously, like, hello. The more you do something, you know, the better. And like, I don't know, more experienced you are. And obviously with that time comes maturity, and so I'm able to grasp things and actually comprehend things, you know. Honestly, I'm really excited. I'm really excited about this book, so stay tuned. Maybe hopefully we'll get there. Hopefully, I don't know. Next is Highway by Penelope Douglas. This is a part of the Devil's Night series. I actually read Corrupt, I want to say this month or last month, and honestly, I said this on TikTok. Follow me on TikTok, shameless plug, but like I post on there sometimes my reviews when I be reading books. You guys recommend me books and I tell you guys my thoughts and opinions on them, my reviews on there, and it comes a little more faster than on YouTube. So I read Corrupt, and I was saying that why are we having a 5-book series if the book ended off? Like, it's a closed chapter. Like, it ended off, it did not leave a cliffhanger, it had epilogues. Like, how's this a 5-book series? You guys say keep on reading, it gets so good, it gets so good. So you guys convinced me. Hideaway is with Kai's story, but I really want to read Will. Like, Will was like one of my favorites out of them, you know, and like Kai's next, and I was just like really disappointed. And then Will's the last book. Okay, I have to read Kai's, and I have to go to Damon, then I have to go to Will. No, I don't want that. I don't want but you guys say it's so good. You guys say it wraps up at the end. I think it's probably like an interconnected standalones. I'm really excited. People say also Damus is really good, and I had a feeling about that. Like when I think his name was Trevor. I don't know. It's like the one where the main girl in Corrupt was with first. I think his name was Trevor, and he said something about Damon, and I was like, oh, that makes sense. So I think it might come to light in his book, and I'm nervous. Next is The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V. Straub. Y'all, I've always wanted to read this book. You guys, this is like a TikTok book, okay? When I tell you guys everybody has read it besides me. Oh, I don't know what is the issue. I literally own the book, so tell me why I'm not ready yet. Your guess is as good as mine. So this is my plan on to reading it, my plan of action. I will be reading her. I definitely be annotating. I definitely had to make a reading vlog of this, because like this is one of my most anticipated reads. I think this is one of my 24 books I want to read before 2024 ends. Don't quote me, but if it's not, I don't know why, but I'm so excited to read this book. I have such high expectations. Where did that accent just come from? I don't know. But let me know in your comments below if you guys love this book. I'm just really scared because they say that the beginning is very slow, but I think it will pick up. I don't know. I'm scared, but I really hope I love it, but I think I will. So yeah, I definitely want to read her. Next is Half a Soul by Olivia Atwater. I don't know how to say her last name, but I recently seen people read this, and it just re-sparked on why I actually want to read it, because it's so good. Basically, she makes, I think, a deal, or her mom makes a deal, either one, and the devil, I think, or somebody tricked her with the deal, and so now they were ripping out her soul, but they only ended up taking half her soul. So I think in this one, her personality is very like dry, and she doesn't feel happiness. And I'm really excited. I seen reading vlogs on it, and they say like her character is like very like funny, because she's like so like she's not like most girls, okay? But like she's like very just dry and like, you know, not happy. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm really excited to read it, okay? You guys will see soon. Next is The Perfect Couple by Ellen Hildebrand. I really want to read it because obviously they just made a movie about it, and like that's what you had to tell me. I'm so excited. I've always wanted to read an Ellen Hildebrand book, so I'm excited with this one. Somebody gets killed and we're figuring out who did it. I love a whodunit, so I'm really excited. I have high hopes. I think this one's like the perfect couple. Like nobody will assume is, I don't know, I go in books completely blind, like I said, so that's basically like what I've gathered. I'm excited. Next is A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson. I don't know why I haven't read this yet. Again, the show just came out. I want to read her. Stay tuned, because I will be reading these books. I really want to. Let me know if you guys want me to read the book and then like do like watching the adaptation, because I will do that for you guys. Yeah, if you guys don't know, it's like a YA mystery thriller. The girl gets like, she does it for an assignment, opens up a cold case, and she kind of figured out that maybe the killer that's locked away actually wasn't the person who did it. And I'm gonna leave it at that. Coach by Devney Perry. I've actually never read any books by her, and I thought I was gonna read, I think it's like the Indigo Ridge. I don't know what that series is called, but like that's what I'm picturing right now. Yeah, and I always thought that was gonna be the books I'll read by her, but no. I saw this, Alexa Ray recommended it, and it just grabbed my attention. Like, hello. I think this coach, he was like an NFL player, and he just came back to like a small town, and like I think the girl was like in love with him, and then I feel like he doesn't remember, or like she's like, oh, he just comes back, but I'm not gonna give him the time of day, but until I see him on game day, something like that. And I think like they're teachers, and I'm excited. It's gonna give like small time romance. It's gonna give like, he's this big timer, she's like not. Why does he get like a position to play again and like move away? I feel like that might be the reason why they had to break up. Did I just think it to existence without even reading it? Like, come on. Okay. Before I Let Go by Kennedy Ryan. I've always wanted to read it, but like I'm so intrigued by this. I think this is with a divorced couple, and they have kids together, and it's just basically the following out of it. And like I feel like everybody who's read it says like it's so realistic to like actual real life, and like how like most couples actually go through this. And I'm so excited. I want to read Kennedy Ryan books, and this one just takes the cake. Like, it's nothing like, you know, when you're in love with somebody and then like everything goes. I have high expectations for this book. I think I'm going to actually bawl my eyes out. I think I'm actually really gonna love this one, and it's kids involved. Hopefully they have like a second chance romance and they get back together. I'm hoping of that. Oh, don't spoil it for me in the comments below. I want to read 7 Days in June by Tia Williams. I actually don't know anything about this book, but I've seen everybody read it, and like I like going in books like that completely blind. So yeah, this is on my TBR, okay? I'm sorry, this is not a recommendation, or it is a recommendation, but like I have nothing to give you. I go in my books completely blind, sorry. Next is Iron Flame by Rebecca Yarros. I pray that I read this soon, because I'm tired of keep on saying this and then not have read it yet, you know? Next book is coming out soon, and I feel like it's about to be a year since I read Fourth Wing. And it took me forever to read Fourth Wing. So if I keep on putting it out in the universe, I feel like eventually we're gonna get there. Okay? Manifesting. Next is Wild Love by Elsie Silver. I think her small time romances is like epitome of fall. Like, hello, imagine leaves falling down. I can't, because I'm in Florida, but I can imagine it through her books. It is perfect. Usually her books are like cowboys, but now we're going into Which is Wild Love, and he's like a record recorder. What is it? Record producer. Big money coming to a small town, okay? And Rosie, basically, she has an altercation with her job, so she basically runs away from the big city, New York, and come back down to her hometown. And lo and behold, I think his name's Ford. Yeah, Ford is coming there. He's building a company. She starts working for him a little bit, and old flames happen, and it's like diary entries. I'm so excited. Like the Ford that she thought she knew, turns out it probably was like a whole different one. And it's like Grumpy meets Sunshine. I'm excited, and it's gonna be interconnected standalone series, and it's gonna be also with the brother, and just more and more. You guys, if you need a new series, lock in, because Wild Eyes just came out. I'm pretty sure the next one probably will come out in a couple months. Get into it. She is a great writer. I love Elsie Silver. Mwah. Next is The Way I Am Now by Amber Smith. I love Amber Smith. The Way I Used to Be wrecked me. Sophomore year was rent free in my head. The fact that I remember that, hello, like it was everything and more. And I wish it lasted throughout the book, but you know, it didn't. So I need to read this. Hopefully, was it Josh and Eden? I'm praying that we have a happy ending. I'm praying. I need to do a reread of The Way I Used to Be and then read this. I think I need to. I think it's in order, because to really get that experience and that heartbreak and that, you know, I think I need to very soon. You know, it's definitely not feeling a fall. Read The Way I Used to Be. If you have not, read it. That's the first book, and then The Way I Am Now. I'm so happy she gave us a second book. I need to read it. Yes, now. And then Love the Way You Lie by Gracie Graham. I randomly saw this on Amazon, just like a recommendation under the books that I had previously read. So if you're going to recommend me and it's something that I already liked, I think I'm gonna like this. It's giving football romance, and I think it's a whole series, so get into it. Next is The Sweetest Oblivion by Danielle Laurie. I recently saw, it was the Maddest Obsession, okay? Everybody says that's the favorite, that's so good, da da da. But The Sweetest Oblivion is first, so I need to get into that. I think the Maddest Obsession is Marriage of Convenience, so I'm trying to get to that. I don't know what the first one is, but I really want to read them. So let me know in the comments below if you've read them, what you think of them, okay? I need to know. And then 2 new releases that are coming out pretty soon that I will be reading definitely is Nothing Like the Movies by Lynn Painter. This is kind of like a sequel to Better Than the Movies, which I absolutely love, which I'm so excited. So stay tuned, y'all. Definitely be a reading vlog soon. And then Promise Me Not by Megan Brady. I have been on my Megan Brady kick this month. Hello, I just love her writing so much. This is a part of like the Say You Swear universe. If you guys don't know, Fumble Hearts and I think the Fumble Future series is literally a part of Say You Swear. I feel like nobody really knows. It's an underrated thing. You need to, because if you want more and like the backstory before Say You Swear, it's that, okay? Oh, it's just everything and more. And this is the sequel to Promise Me Not, and it's with Mason, you guys. I felt this way when I read Say You Swear, so the fact that I'm validated with him and the sister is everything and more. I'm so excited. Hopefully it ends up really, really good. I have very high hopes that it will be a 5-star read. Yeah, those are the new releases that I'm so excited that I'll definitely be reading when it comes out soon this fall. Alrighty everyone, and that is all the books that I plan on reading this fall. Also recommendations. Let me know if you have any for me from seeing this list of catalog. I can never have too much. I can never have too much, okay? Also, follow me on my social medias, TikTok, because I post on there pretty frequently, and you guys get, you know, the play-by-play before, okay? It's very easy, just all right? Let me know, like I said, in the comments below. I really, really appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button and that bell so you know if you guys want to see some reading vlogs of this and see if I end up reading these books, okay? I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next video.